Oh man, yesterday was so amazing. It was yesterday was like one of those days where you wish you had like a time machine and just relive the entire day. That's how crazy it was. So I think what was it? Yesterday, me and a friend we were walking on the shore. I think they call it the bun, and it's like a walkway along the river. So people just take pictures of like flowers and the statues on the other side of the river. So they go nuts. They go nuts. It's funny because like when you talk to like some of the locals, like Mandarin, they go nuts. When I mean nuts, it's like not like crazy, but like their mind is like going through some type of conflict. Like it's kind of like winning the lottery. Like like physically, like you won the lottery, but the mind is like trying so hard to accept it. So I think it was like last night. I went to like a local restaurant that was like right behind my hotel, and so like my Mandarin's somewhat okay, but like I somewhat had a hard time like ordering the menu because I was just too tired to read the menu. I was like, I just want this. Let's go. And so I think when the aunt was walking by, she noticed, yeah, of course, since I'm black, she knows I'm a foreigner. She was asking, like, where are you from? So, okay, like, the conversations that we were having were mostly in Mandarin. So, and what was it? No, she asked where I was from. For some reason, she thought I was from, from India, but I told her I was from America. But I kind of explained how in some so I don't know whatever. But I digress. Fuck it. Last night was just crazy. Like she started asking all kinds of questions. How long have you been learning Mandarin? I don't know. Like we were so focused on the conversation that like when my food came, I think well we were talking for at least a good 10 minutes, and my food got cold. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna have the conversation. Forget about the food. I think what kind of conversations we had. How long like I've been in Shanghai. Let me see. Her name was. This time I actually remember the person's name because she actually wrote it down. It was, let me see, Wang Mei Ying. The first two characters I was familiar with. Wang is like king, Mei was like beautiful, and then I forgot the character for Ying because I was, let me see, because I didn't really pay attention because I was talking to the aunt, and then two of her nieces were like right next to her. Man, they were just asking questions, man. They're like, how long have you been learning Mandarin? How long, like, where are you gonna go after Shanghai? Like, I told them, like, 之后 Shanghai 我要去西安还有北京. So they're telling me some like nice things about Shanghai. They went nuts. I was like, wow. It's funny because I've kind of noticed like when it doesn't matter how well you speak the Mandarin, if you can speak clearly enough to where they can understand you, they will go nuts. Oh my, they go nuts. It's like, wow. Like, they were so happy for me to like speak Mandarin, they want me to come back. But it's like, I'm happy that the restaurant closed late because I'm gonna have a full day today. So honestly, I can go there around midnight, take some more pictures. I mean, they go nuts. Nuts. The mind is just going through a mental struggle. Man, like what I've noticed when you start using slang like "la mei," "wo shi," "kai xin wo," I mean, the mind is just going through that struggle. Like I think what was it? I think it was yesterday afternoon. I want to say around. Let's see, God Temple closed around 4:30. I came there around I want to say like 5:50. So I remember I got lost around Fujing Road, and then I think some well, one of those like people that try to scam me with that T scam thing. Like I don't know, for some reason they wanted me to drink tea with them. I was like, no, I really want to go to the God Temple, even though it was closed. I was like, you know what, just screw it, just tell me where it's at. And so I think I was having a conversation with like two girls. It's weird. I don't know. It's just like I like Shanghai, but if the one thing I don't like about Shanghai is that there's so many people that are trying to scam you, and it's like it kind of takes away the excitement from trying to enjoy the sightseeing of Shanghai. So usually what I do is I stay away from like the tourist area. Like once you go west around People's Park, let's see, People's Park, People's Square, and like around where like the military hang out, like you don't have to worry about people trying to scam you. But let me see, People's Park, People's Square. There's like a theater right next to where the military like exercise. Across the street, there's like an art museum that looks nice. It is so huge. It's like, well, I've never seen a museum so big, but I mean, I think I like Shanghai. Shanghai, like, if it wasn't for so many people trying to scam you, I would definitely move here. I mean, the locals are nice. They go nuts once you start speaking Mandarin. Let me see. I think before I went to that restaurant, I went to a coffee shop where there was like two ladies that were let me see what time was it. Yeah, I still have enough time. So yeah, there were like two ladies right by Starbucks. And so since they didn't know much English, I was like, you know what? Say a couple words, and they went nuts. I've noticed when people like go through that like crazy mental state, they always ask you where you're from, how long have you been learning Mandarin, and what are your thoughts on Shanghai? Usually what I do, like once they start asking those questions, I wanna like get deeper into getting to know them, like, you know, what city, what part of China are they from, you know, do they have family here? Actually, no. I think what I'm gonna do before I leave my hotel, I'm gonna see if I can learn how to say family. Let me see, family. Do they have relatives? You know, what are their thoughts of Shanghai as a city? Cause it's beautiful. It's like it's weird because I remember yesterday I was walking on Nanjing Road. So once you start on the east side going west, it's basically New York. Like, I forgot once you make a left on Renmin Avenue, there's like an area that looks almost exactly like Times Square. It's like it's crazy. It's like when people say like Shanghai is like the New York of like the East, they're right. They're totally right. I mean, you see, what stores did I see? I saw Apple, I saw Forever 21, H&M. I mean, these stores are huge. I mean, for I mean, it's hard to explain. You got to go there to experience it. So I'm gonna go eat some Chinese buns and walk around.